So, hello there and welcome back to the channel. This is Mels Gaming here with an extremely special The Hunter Call of the Wild video. Now, as you may know if you have seen some of my recent The Hunter Call of the Wild videos, I have been working on basically 3 grinds at the same time. Grinding for red deer, red fox and pheasants. And last night, I decided to come and grind some more red fox, and something pretty darn special ended up happening. That right there is my 3rd Great One red fox, and it was so crazy how this happened, because I literally hadn't even been grinding that long last night when this guy showed up. Just before he showed up, I had a diamond spawn, and then I had a level 1 end up spawning on the island. And I thought, okay, I'll leave that level 1 for a bit and see what happens, because for the longest time I had a pair on the island with a level 2 that I just left alone. I ended up shooting those a while back, so I decided I would leave the level 1 and just see what happened. And literally not long after that, I see this guy. And it was totally just insane, because it was the same thing as when I got my first Great One Red Fox. Because like I said, this is number 3, and it's another Fabled Peppermint, which was the same fur as my first Great One Red Fox. And it was the exact same thing. I didn't even need to put the binos, actually over it and spot it to know what it was. I literally could just see the pattern on the fur, and I immediately knew it was a great one. There was no questioning it. And then obviously you spot it and it says the 10 fabled, and I just panicked. It was so crazy. I just didn't expect it. My red fox have been so all over the place with all 3, really, of these Great One red fox. The last 2, my respawns have just been so weird, really coming and going in waves in terms of, big ones and small ones. I'd have runs where I'm getting level 9 after level 9 after level 9, and then I'll get nothing but 4s, 5s, 6s for a few runs. And then last night, like I said, I had a level 9 and then a level 1, really, really close together. And then this guy spawns after that, which is crazy. It was so shocking when I came over that hill, and like I said, I saw through the night vision and could just see that white fur and knew it was another Fabled Peppermint and was like, oh my days. Now, obviously, this is a duplicate fur of the first Great One Red Fox I got, and that's a little bit unfortunate, but it's a Great One Red Fox. I'm not complaining. And my immediate reaction was, okay, I know what I'm doing with this guy. He's going in that multi-mount with the other Fabled Peppermint. I'll take the candy cane out of that multi-mount, and we'll try and get a 4th Great One Red Fox to end up going in another multi-mount with the Fabled candy cane. Because I always think, when you get 2 great ones that have the same fur, it just looks cool if you have them paired in a multi-mount. And I've got some pictures of the 2 peppermints together at the end of this video, and I think it looks pretty cool. I'm really, really stoked, and it's just such a beautiful fox. I managed to get these really nice close-up shots of him just chilling in his resting zone. I figured, seeing as we got all that really close-up footage and even those really close-up pictures of the first Fabled Peppermint, because it ended up glitching out, that I wouldn't film this guy for too long, because it is a fur that we've already done all that kind of footage with, but I still wanted to get really, really up close. So I just focused on this guy's resting zone, and you can see how close we are here. The shot distance ends up being crazy close. It's just so cool. I love the Great One Red Fox. They just look so amazing. They're definitely one of my favourite Great Ones in the entire game. They're just so cool. And I figured I would just use the 243 for this guy. I considered using, something a bit more difficult, like a bow or a crossbow, but I was just too nervous. I was just too nervous. Like, I don't ever want to risk messing one of these up. I knew the margin for error was going to be tiny, and I just didn't feel like I wanted to risk that last night, so went for the safe option of the 243. But, you know, getting this close, that's what really matters for me, and getting these up close, like, footage and pictures and just amazing views. But finally, I decided it was time to take him there. Managed to get a shot actually with me stood up, so I had a little bit of a better angle. And as you can see, he never moved. Like, that shot instantly took him down. And that big old splatter of vital blood tells me that everything went to plan with that shot. So I was super, super happy, but always really nervous until this moment. I mean, what an amazing fox. Just getting to hear that music is always just such a... just an amazing moment. I know I sound like a broken record probably to all of you that have seen the previous videos, but it doesn't get old for me. These animals are so special, they take so much work. Like, I've killed thousands of red fox at this point, so many diamonds, so many rares, and it's all after these guys. So when one shows up, it's really, really, like, important and special for me. And I like to savour that moment as much as possible. He is 16.92 scoring, Fabled Peppermint, so he is smaller than my first one. But just look at that big fluffy tail and the striped legs. Oh, they are so gorgeous. All of the Great One Red Fox, in my opinion, are absolutely stunning. I know that there's some that people aren't as keen on as like some of the other furs. Like, I know a lot of people don't like things like the cherry blossom and all of that, but I love them all. I think they all look so amazing, and that's why I'm not disappointed really to get a duplicate. And I just immediately after I hunted this guy, filmed him, harvested him, and you know, went and put him in the trophy lodge, obviously, I then just carried on grinding and were already several diamonds into the 4th grind because diamonds just kept showing up. So I'm literally just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going with all 3 grinds, red deer, red fox and pheasant, and we will see what shows up because we never know what's going to show up on a grind like this. Could be a super rare, could be a great one, could be anything, you know, that just appears. And that's what this guy just did last night. He just appeared. And I was just so shocked. Like, 3 Great One Red Fox is something I never thought I would achieve. I was skeptical whether I would get the first one, and then that one showed up just so out of the blue and so, like, quickly in comparison to a lot of my other great ones. And then the candy cane was a really, really long grind. And then this guy has been quite a long grind for it as well. And just seeing that beautiful fur through the night vision without even having to spot it, and knowing that there was a great one there and feeling my heart rate spike, it's always such a cool feeling, and it's something that this game does so well. I love these moments. It's always so cool, and I hope that soon in the future, if certain plans go to plan, that I might be able to get reactions for moments like this, like, live captured, because I think that would be really, really cool for you guys to hear the moment when I spot something like this. So fingers crossed all those plans go to plan. But for now, we get these kind of moments all recorded, and then I get to share them with you after. But just stunning. I love that dark gradient on, like, the back going down into the tail, and then, like, the white silvery tip on the tail, and the black backed ears, and the striped legs. It's just so well done. All of the, like, the contrast and the way that certain areas blend, it's just beautiful. And those beautiful yellow eyes. And that shot, kind of close to being a bit too high. That's why I wanted to stand up, just to give me that sort of more downwards angle. And I think that really paid off, like, knowing that shot angle would be better. because you can see, managed to get through both lungs and then into the spine. I feel like if I was more sort of level with him, like I was when I was crouched, that might have just not got the top of the lungs. So I'm really pleased I decided to make that decision and stand up and take the shot, and it all worked out, thankfully, and we have a third great one, Red Fox. Now, I did promise a few pictures of the double Fabled Peppermint mount in the Trophy Lodge, so I do have a couple of pictures of that just to end off this video. I am so happy with it, it looks amazing. But like I said, we now need another one to go with the Fabled Candy Cane. So, like I said, I have started that 4th grind, so we will see what happens. I'm definitely going to be grinding more Fox later tonight, because this is a huge boost of inspiration, as it always is when something like this shows up. So I guess we will see what happens. But that is going to be it for this video, so thank you so much for watching, and for all your support as always. I really hope you have enjoyed it. It's a really special one. The Great One Red Fox are such special animals, and I love these moments and getting to film them up close and share them with you guys, so always really exciting for me to make these videos. But like I said, that is going to be it for this one, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.